Olá, seja muito bem-vindo ao meu canal. Eu sou a Jali e hoje nós teremos um episódio especial de Noire.
Sem garantia.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
Cole. Nossa, assassinato.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the
Então, mas
police,
o
but
nome
I'm
dele
afraid
pode
he's
ser
dead.
Cole, mas esse nome não é Phelps.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people. Hey, Cole. You got here quick. My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
I swear this town is going straight to hell.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Broad daylight, crowded street.
Tem
I've
que
seen
uma
everything.
foto do...
Entendeu? Eu posso escolher o que eu vou examinar. Não, mexendo que dá pra ver alguma coisa.
Ai, de brincar com presunto.
Você é um trouxa? Não, então porque você está morto, hein?
Isso.
Eita, um banco de arcade. 1412. Nome, Galeta. Endereço. Soprado aí, 11018. Pingo de pérola, 52 taxa. Pagamentos feitos. 16 de 11 de 45.
Eu nem sei que dia que eu vou.
Totalmente quitada a coleta antes de 20 do 27 será retornada. Investigação feita. 17,86. Ticket.
C.
Venda
Galetta.
a prazo.
Layaway
Sim, foi na
receipt.
prazo. Banco de
Pearl
pérola.
earrings.
Feito no
Made
banco
out
de
the Bank of
arcade.
Arcadia.
Mamãe, manda eu escolho. Dá pra fazer sinal da cruz. Espírito. Esquece.
Don't you people have anything better to do?
Eu posso
Sir, I'm
falar com a
Officer
pessoa.
Phelps. What exactly did you
Maneiro.
see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car
Fosse
backfiring.
realmente de um carro.
I saw a girl run into the shoe store.
You want to take a look around now? The witness can wait, Cole. We've got the perimeter.
E ele foi embora. Não pode ir embora, essa testemunha.
Opa. Aí eu vou e miro a arma assim, dou um tiro assim. Game over.
Que grande policial que você é. Você dá um tiro.
Ah, tem isso que ele queria
FN
ver.
Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's
Tá
gun
todo
store's a
maluco, né?
couple
Dá
blocks
tiro,
from
larga a arma aqui. Sim, ó, precisaria levar esse tênis. É para provas.
Tênis. É sapato.
Sapato, que seja.
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
Choro
He
falso,
was my
é ela.
boss.
Prende ela.
Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
E é C. Galeta. Qual é o nome de nome?
Taylor também é o nome de mulher.
Aí
You
perguntas.
think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a
Isso é tipo
store
tutorial, né?
when
Estão apresentando
Mr.
as
Gage,
paradas.
my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front.
Consegue jogar quando estão ou não
I
falando
heard
verdade.
shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Caraca, difícil, né?
Difícil, era o jogo de
Having a hard
24
time
horas.
believing that, young lady. You want to be taken to a police cell?
You're hardly any older than me. Don't you dare talk to me that way.
A man is dead, Miss Galetta, and it's a criminal offense to lie to a police officer. I ought to take you downtown.
Get out. Get out right now. Send in one of the other policemen if you must. But I won't say another word to you.
Pronto, já deixou de conseguir a resposta que queria.
Ah, ele gostou disso aí.
Doesn't
Sim.
look like anything.
Não se parece com nada. Ele achou que não combina, viu?
Né?
Não combina com os olhos.
We have the murder weapon?
No murderer. The girl saw it all, but she clammed up on it. We can trace the gun.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
What did I tell you about going too hard on the witness? She's a store assistant, not a prisoner of war.
Is that supposed to be funny?
I'm just saying that sometimes you need to pour some sugar on these broads. A little bedside manner can go a long way.
And since when are you the expert? We got the murder weapon, didn't we?
You shouldn't dole it out if you can't take it, Phelps. She was a looker, though. Tell me I'm wrong.
No wonder you're suddenly so obsessed with bedside manner.
E foram mesmo vender. Ah, não, isso é careca.
Officers.
Mas é a
What can I
mesma
do you
loja.
for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir. Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Caillou. Edgar Caillou was his name. Thing looked like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
You know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Galera, tá uma memória boa. Falou. Ah, não quer vir não? Opa.
Meu
Opa.
pai faz isso.
Quer vir? Opa. Tá difícil, né? Agora vai.
Deixa eu se jogar pra dentro do carro pra conseguir entrar. Eu fico muito bravo quando meu pai faz isso.
Need for Speed agora.
Lá vai. Vai, no meio, entre os dois.
Ah.
Hartfields.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Não. Que isso?
É pra colocar anel.
Officer Cole
O
Phelps.
anel.
Are you
Você
Edgar
não perdeu o
Kalu?
anel sem voando também.
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Entendeu? Você coloca esse tapetinho pra mostrar anel, branco, essas coisas. Fica no vidro.
Nossa. O cara saiu correndo aí.
Oxi.
Eu não tenho vida fácil.
Dá um tiro no terno.
É, tá que é bem isso mesmo. Porra, carro. Não pode.
Ai. Ué.
Mas essa deveria ameaçar ele. Pô, eu mirei na perna ainda, tá ligado? O cara é burro, né? Pensa, é só pra ele fechar a porta calmamente e sair correndo.
Não pode ferir ele.
Se ele apontar por aquele tempo ali, eu acho que ele para. Viu?
Entendeu?
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
What?
Sorrisinho do outro.
The case that makes you and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. a case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, boyo, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to attain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
That's my code Phelps.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Ah, digital pra quê, né?
Tem a confissão.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Que é intuição?
É Érico ali?
Ah, eu tenho ponto de intuição, você ganhou um ponto.
Perguntar à comunidade.
Se você usar intuições com cuidado, você pode conseguir vários avanços em entrevistas e interrogatórios. 98,6% dos jogadores escolheram a resposta correta e depois usaram um ponto de intuição. Entendi, é meio que um jogo do milhão. E aí, você vai ganhar o jogo do milhão ou não?
Vamos lá, mentira.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
Tá, vou usar essa aqui.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you worked.
Is that so? It's amazing what the Nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Siga motivo religioso.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sei lá, dúvida. Eu acho que dúvida não vai ajudar.
Não, tudo verdade. Só pra saber o que vai falar.
Gage was a Jew hater. Get it off your chest.
Gage and his kind are pathetic. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Foi mal, desculpa.
You disappoint me, Cold Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Pronto. Round 2.
De novo.
Sim, porque agora você ganhou uma round 2. Que você tem que sair daí.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
Então agora você sabe que naquela resposta não é verdade. Você vai ter que usar uma dúvida ou mentira.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boyo. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them dressed.
Por que tudo isso?
Pra mostrar,
pra
pra
comer.
lavar um enquanto o outro vocês.
Não, eu acho que é pra na hora que você vai comer a sobremesa.
Aí, apto.
Aê! Ganhou um.
É que ali não adianta eu falar a verdade, que eu falo a verdade, eu tô concordando com o cara, entendeu? Ao mesmo tempo, quando eu falo mentira, eu tenho que provar que o cara tá certo. Não, quando eu falo mentira, eu tenho que provar que ele tá errado. A dúvida, tipo assim, você meio que fala algo meio que sem provas.
Ah, com a mulher lá não deu certo.
Mas porque ela tava falando a verdade.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one,
Eu
isn't
poderia ter
he,
tido
Mel?
agora.
Intense. The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out.
Rapaz, não, fala de criança.
And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with
That's
you, sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Burkowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys? Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm gonna start you out with 1 case. Do okay? I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
He was in the bathtub, and they'd taken one of his fingers.
I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
You know this place? Sure. Near the old gas works and signal warehouse district.
É que você tava com Ford, você aqui dentro.
All units of 459 just occurred in 6th and Será. Any unit to handle, code 2, identify.
Tell me a little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends now, Bukowski? We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
Acho que é a missão
Grew
secundária.
up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa. Was wounded. Took back home. Did a year on the beat. Now I'm here. So you won the Silver Star. I don't want to talk about it. Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No. You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready. You finished? The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do? I kept the streets of LA safe for the people. Yeah.
All units of 459 just occurred in 6th and Serra's. Any unit to handle, code 2 identified.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Sim.
Mano, o teu amigo é drogado.
Give it up now. Make it easy on yourself. Get the hell away from me.
Você tá meio devagar? O que tá acontecendo? Tô entendendo. Ninguém mulher, ninguém, sei lá. Será que agora você não pode atirar nas pernas? Provavelmente não.
Então.
Mas ele não deve deixar atirar nas pernas. Opa!
Como é que eu gemo ele, cara?
Sei lá, então. Eu vi, não deu botão nenhum. Tenta saber chegar enfurecidamente. Quem sabe ele cai no chão e eles conseguem correr, entendeu?
Tá correndo porque eu.
I'll take you all down.
Tem que acertar enfurecidamente nele. Não morreu.
Não, teve um sangramento do pé.
Não, você acertou aquela veia que vai até a cabeça. Tem uma veia que passa. Ela...
Minha rua
A
completa.
copy on every corner.
Minha dúvida é se eu tinha como não precisar matar ele. Né?
Você morreu. Talvez não tivesse opção, não.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
Danger.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the corner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped the full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Tá mandando eu usar mostrar as pistas. Ele gastou. Ele nos mostra as pistas.
How's the world looking?
Always the same two of you. How about you?
I've got a mystery sample waiting at the lab. Practical Joker says contaminated soil. My guess?
Matador Riverside. Riverside, não tá na mão.
Nossa, olha isso.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a
Pegou um porco vivo ontem.
E custa $3,20. Que porco é esse? Pegou um trem
Sei que
rabiscado.
na década de 40. Lembrar que $3 era coisa pra caramba.
Ah, tá.
Tô falando sério.
Ele comprava um carro com $3.
Não.
Dá pra fazer uma refeição com $3.
Doc, Detective Phelps.
What have we got?
A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. The victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
Muito bom.
Maleta.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Apesar de ficar bastante hidratada, né? Porque... Quanto de sangue? Não, essa é a maleta do legista.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Adrian Black. Permissão do operador de Adrian Black. Da Bunker Hill. Quanto televisão, mistério de criatura, olhos azuis, cabelo marrom, casado.
32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy.
Que ele estava fazendo
What was he doing out here?
E aí do lado da senhora. Que cara de psicopata. Foi ela que matou.
Bem isso. Muito certo da intuição. Já tem as marquinhas no chão, né?
Usou porque é trouxa.
Arma do crime, pelo jeito.
Brand name might give us something to go on.
Está Hit.
Não, é Hit.
Foi o que eu disse.
Deixa eu ver essa parte.
Ah, não por esse lado.
Ah, sim. Ângulos diferentes.
Ué? Nunca sei dele.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
Beleza. Ah, verdade.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
Show de bola. Ai, cara.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
Quanto tempo quiser.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
It's a simple question, Mr. Wilkie.
I wouldn't know what was in that wallet. I never touched it.
É.
Vou botar no dúvida.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red,
Or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Look dry already.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
O dinheiro
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now. We're going to notify the wife. You seem to have it under control here.
Yeah, I got this.
You know the way. You can drive.
Do we know where we're going?
Mandei ele dirigir.
Vamos ver se ele... vamos ver se você pega.
Ah, tá. Ele teleporta.
Aí fica fácil.
Sim.
Não bate em nada. Esse foi o episódio de Noire. Se você gostou, deixa o like ou o joinha e até o próximo vídeo.